do. Spike Chunsoft.
What the hell happened to me?
Jumpy, are you alright?
Hey, what are you two doing?
Come on, aren't you coming?
What do you mean to do to us?
Try using your brain first.
All of the cards are in hand.
Holy shit, this is nuts. Let me show you.
How are you feeling? I am Zero the Third, the king of this kingdom!
I'm plenty friendly.
Hold on a minute!
That is the
Who
truth.
am I? How can I forget?
How do I take it
What
off?
makes you so sure?
Hello?
I'm gonna miss the intros when we get done with this game. Anyway, why do people betray each other? If you can't trust anyone, then everyone should die. Welcome to my kingdom! It's a game of betrayal then. We're partners. That means we share a destiny. Sigma nuts. Will you choose to ally or betray? Alright, let us continue. Clover and I were a pair. That meant I had to choose one of the three solos. Oh, I know where are we? Oh, so we're gonna go down these branches. Got it, alright. I remember where we left off now. The plan is simple. Today we're gonna get all the middle sections. And first things first, we're gonna go through the red door with Dio. I'll take Dio. That means the red door for us.
Betting on the dark horse, huh? It feels kind of weird to say that about myself. Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
Are you okay with that, Chloe?
Well, I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine. Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay, I'll take good care of him, I promise.
What about
No problems here.
Hey, Kay.
I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. Kay nodded and handed Quark gently to Luna.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Come on, guys, hurry. The door's already
Coming!
closing.
I know!
With seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
What is this? There are 3 different
Which
doors.
one do we take?
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
So this is a dead end? Great.
No, hold on. What's
Well,
this?
it's got a lever on it.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
pretty good, huh? Am I great or what?
Honestly,
Huh?
We're all silent.
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
Sigma nuts? I wouldn't rule it out. Let's just take it easy with her, okay?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets. Oh man, I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
Sigma nuts! And no. I wouldn't do that. What if it's only what if it only makes it worse?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever?
Oh, I forgot to do something on my end. 1 second, por favor. I thought you said we should stay away from it.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
Ka-chink. Huh? The center one opened.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Through the center one, then. Forward!
March. Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Dio and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. The laboratory. What is this?
Well, it said
place?
laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
A laboratory, huh? I'm getting flashbacks to the 999.
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here? If they do...
Good idea. We might be able to find some of that excellent.
If we do, we can cure Quark!
You really think it'll be that easy?
Well, somebody's a positive
Shut it.
thinker.
Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
Well, we won't know until we look. So let's get started. Ba-dink, 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 ba-dink. Seek a way out. I still miss my badunks. Alright, time to get used to the controls. Ha 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 ha. There's something on this tray. An empty capsule. Another empty capsule. And seeds. I cannot combine these items. Well, I tried. A binder. There's some paper inside. Let me see that. It says, steps for dissecting a frog. You found steps for dissecting a frog. You can read them in the archive. A binder. Looks like there's 2 pieces of papers in here. Yeah, let's see here. Hydroponics research 1 and 2. A tray. Nothing on it anymore. What's this thing? Who knows? I don't know what it does, so probably best to be left alone. Another seed. Can I combine the seeds? Can I combine the capsule? I cannot. Alright. Looks like a ball. If there's anything you think it's supposed to take metal particles or something? Maybe. Is this a microscope? I tried looking into the eyepiece, but it's pitch black in there. Well, these 4 holes on top of it. Maybe we need to stick something in them. It's black. There's nothing going on here. Another seed. A binder. There's some paper inside of it. It says DNA extraction instructions. What's this thing? That thing on top looks like some sort of industrial strength lid. If you open it up, it looks like a blender or something. I don't think you use it for cooking though. Maybe it's for scientific experimentation. We are in a lab. Yeah, you could probably pulverize just about anything with something this heavy duty. And here is our puzzle. There's a large lever embedded on the wall. You know the hydroponic research thing we just found? I think it says something about preparing different hydroponic fluids and how they each had a different color. Do you think it was talking about these? Probably. I didn't look at it yet. What's over here? Another seed. These look like something you might put specimens in. Maybe, but there's nothing in them right now. Some beakers. Looks like they're empty. We probably won't need them then. Saline solution. Wow. Did she really drink it? What the hell, Clover? What if it had been poison or something? You worry too much. I just pretended to drink it. And how do you know it's saline solution? It says on the underside of the lid, silly. Oh my god, he's adorable! I'm gonna eat him. Look, it's Lord Hoppington! Don't give it a name. Oh, it looks like he's dead! Yeah, he's probably been preserved. I think the liquid inside is ethanol. How do you know? The smell. Really? Yeah, it smells like disinfectant, right? And besides, scientists preserve stuff in ethanol all the time. Mr. Hoppington. I love it. Love it. That's cool. A scalpel. Not cool. Pretty fancy tray. Is that a cat playing with a ball of yarn? Are you even looking? Are you even looking at it? It's a lion. How are you not kidding that? Right here. What? Sorry. It's sort of a tick I picked up when I was a kid. Whenever I talk about cats, I kind of, well, you heard. That's pretty weird. Yeah, I miss Junpei all of a sudden. Oh look, another container of seeds. This must be some kind of waste tank. Looks like a thigh tank. Are you for real? Huh? Why do you put a speaker here? That's a drain! What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, I see. You got a frog there planning to take it out, I assume. You should probably pour the ethanol down the drain first. Okay, I'll pour the froggy ethanol into the drain. And set the frog over here. Sigma, what are you gonna do with the scalpel? Are you gonna cut Lord Hoppington open? Well, I don't really have a choice, do I? But poor Lord Hoppington. What are you freaking out about? It's dead. That's not the point. It's still sad. Yeah, it is kind of sad. Oh, for the love of... This frog is dead. It is an ex-frog. Fine, I'll do it. Well, I guess it saves me the trouble. Huh? Something came out of its stomach. A blue capsule? Ugh. Sniff. Lord Hoppington. Why? You left us too soon! Shut up! I love it. I could look down? Which one? Alright, let me look at the files. Preparation of hydroponic fluids and seeds. Preparation prepared of 5 different hydroponic fluids. Diluted ratio 1 part fluid, 10 part water. Each fluid has distinct colors. Prepared of 5 types of plant seed, 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. Research has shown that there is a distinct repeatable relationship between the fluid used and the type of seeds. These relationships can be characterized in the following manner. The long seeds fail to germinize in 3 of the fluids. Round seeds in fluid B yellow and fluid D cyan fail to germinate. None of the marked seeds germinate if put in fluid C. None marked seeds fail to germinate in fluid A red or fluid B yellow. When the striped seeds were put into fluid D cyan and fluid E blue, only one of them failed to germinate. Let me read the DNA. Seeds for the plant material into the blender. Activate the blender. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add in a solution of saline water. The liquid will be filtered and drip onto the beaker. Once it is done, pour the ethanol into the beaker. DNA was collected at the bottom of the beaker using an empty capsule to collect it. I collect the ethanol. This tank collects liquid waste. The ethanol I poured down the drain should be in there. It's a little big, but I have a feeling we should take it. Yes, sir. And then we go all the way to the blender. Are we gonna use those seeds in the mixture? Yeah, you think I shouldn't? No, I mean, don't you think you should put all of them in? I mean, all 5 different types of seeds? Yeah. Interesting. Why not? Alright, done. What do we do next? Is there anything in the DNA extraction? No! Okay, I missed a step apparently. It will be filtered and dripped out once it is done for the ethanol into the beaker. Place plant materials in designated blender and activate blender. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add in a solution of saline water. Oh, I forgot the saline water. I'm dumb. I kept going straight to the ethanol. Silly me. Ha ha ha. Alright, I'll just pour the saline solution in here. Glug 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 glug. There's a funnel above the beaker. Filtered liquid comes out of it. Eventually. Okay, looking good. And then we pour some ethanol. Into the beaker. Then I guess I should do it. Do you think this gel here has the DNA in here that we're supposed to collect? Probably. So what do we do with it? Does the manual say anything about it? Oh yeah, I think there was a 4th step in there. Being able to collect the bottom of the beaker using empty capsule to collect it. Alright, I'm gonna dip the protrusion in the capsule and then stuff into the beaker. Awesome, you got it all. Awesome. Let me ground up the plant seeds. I should try using a mixture for something else. I got needs too, you know. I mean, I'm the kind of girl who's totally devoted to a man, but that's a two-way street. Clover, what the hell are you talking about? Okay, so we're done here for now. I didn't see that. What the hell is this? A dead spider? Maybe it's a fake beard. Have you ever seen a person with a beard like this? Yeah, my grandpa had one. It looks like a root. Probably some kind of preserved specimen. Hegemon. Wait. Can I put it back? Can I put it back? Can I put it back? A drain. A drain. So, into the blender. Time to throw this root in the mixture, I guess. Alright, done. Alright, I'll just pour the saline solution here. Glug, 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 glug. There's a funnel above the beaker. Filtered liquid come out of it eventually. Alright, looks good. Next, I pour the ethanol into the beaker. Then, I guess I should do it. Alright, I'm gonna dip it in and collect. Awesome, you got it all. The stuff in these 5 beakers appears to be undiluted hydroponic fluids. Apparently I need to dilute it with water. We don't have any more water. Apparently I don't have water. Alright, that's cool. Anyway. Ooh, and only that. Look, the screen changed. What's going on? You put it in the yellow capsule, right? I think it reacted to that. Why? Don't know. But I was just thinking what? Well, that thing we just put in DNA, right? Maybe that caused this. Anyway, let's go have a look. This is the safe password. Perfect. This is just what we need. Yeah, now we can get into the safe. I guess. Alright, so now we need to do something to do this to get to the bonus one. It says we need water. Like a sword comes out of it. A tray, there's an image of a lion engraved on it. Go got any more water? Well, I think that's everything. There doesn't seem to be anything else we can use. I'm all good. Goodbye, mixture. Man, look at all these pipes. I want the pipe. I think they run down the beaker underneath. There are handles where the pipe meets. If you turn the handles right, the liquid goes right. And if you turn left, the liquid goes left. So maybe if you put it in the middle, halfway, half goes to the left and half goes to the right. What is this liquid then? Probably water. What do the numbers mean? Are they supposed to indicate the amount of water that flows out of each pipe? There aren't any units, but it looks like 80-something of water comes out of the center pipe. And then each pipe after it splits gets 40. So we're supposed to regulate the flow of water with the handle so that each beaker gets the correct amount. Yeah. How do we get the water to come out in the first place, though? I think probably just pull the lever there on the right. Like this. You have to turn the correct levers, pull down on the lever on the right, pour water into the beaker. Okay, let's give it a shot. Yeah. Alright, let's that didn't work. Oh wait, there's things at the bottom. Wait. Oh, we can easily BS this. Maybe? Okay, it's only after we do that. Okay, so let's do trial by error. Hee. Alright, so that worked. That worked. That did not work. That did not work. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We poured the water in the beaker and all the lights are green. You did it! The 20... And... I think it just adds up to 10. I'm too lazy to think, to count. Anyway. What do? Each seed requires a particular kind of culture. Place each seed in the appropriate beaker, press A and grab the seed and place it on top of the sweet. Check the seed. I'm not sure what's going on here, but here goes! Oh, this is what I was talking about. Okay, genetics time. Almond seed failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Round seeds in fluid B and D. The round seeds in yellow and D failed. I already forgot, thank you. Yellow and cyan. So round, so not you. So that's good. None of the marked seeds germinate input in green. That means you two switched. Unmarked seeds failed in red and yellow. Oh, non-marked. So you need marked and red and yellow. So I was wrong. You go there. Maybe you go there? Non-marked seeds fail to germinate. Yellow. Yep, got that. When the striped seeds were put in cyan and blue, only one of them failed. Shoot. Alright. These two are right. So you. And you? No. First, let's check these two. Okay, got it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. puzzle. God. You did it, Sigma. Sigma nuts. You've sown your seeds. Don't say that. Huh? Why not? Just don't. Quiet, you two. Look at this. Oh, a red capsule. Put a red capsule in this. Let's put it over here. Plop. Sigma, come here. What's wrong? I can see something in here. What do you mean? Something. Just look. It's easier than explaining. Gross. What the heck is this? Probably a simplified version of a DNA sequence. A is for adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine. Yes. We can manipulate it. Yeah. Looks like the puzzle has to be doing and pair these bases. Bases? Yeah. DNA is made out of 4 bases: adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. However, you can only bind A and T and G and C, or else anything won't work. These are called complementary base pairing. You sure know a lot about this stuff, Dio. I guess so. Anyway, you should be able to solve the puzzle now. Give it a shot. Yeah. GCAC. Or do you need to, or do you guys need to be together? You can't spell Sigma without G and A. Hurry. Why you guys that's why you don't. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's why. Okay. Alright, cool. Little biology doesn't hurt. Did it. Good job, Sigma. That was awesome. You want a treat? I'm not hungry. Your turkey! Stop screwing off. We don't have time for the egg. Now go over here and look at this. There's something on it. Boom. It's different now. Easy. Alright, let's punch it in. By that I mean over here. The moon, star, sun. Star, sun. That's a lot of stuff. You did it. First is a map. It says floor B. The one I found in the infirmary said floor A. So did the one from the lounge. Now I'll make floor A the top floor, right? I mean, we rode the elevator down to get here. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's keep looking. There's a lot of stuff in here. These are the key cards. Each one's got a picture of a moon on it. Then these have to be the cards the announcer was talking about. Looks like they gave us 2, just like with the sun card. I'm a solo, so I'll hang on to 1. Cool? Sure. Fine. Next up, we've got a notebook. Anything interesting? Can't read any of this. Are these even letters? What the heck is this? Isn't it a journal? It's got dates and stuff. Maybe. But I can't read any of this. What language is it? Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian. They speak Portuguese in Brazil. Anyway, what else have we got here? Looks like 2 more things. The Axe body spray. What's it says on the label? Axle Aber. Axel Aber? Axlever? Wait, didn't Luna say something about Axlever? You're right. This is it. This is the Axlever. It's the cure for the Radical 6. Whoa. Hold on. Let me see that. Later. We need to get out of here as quick as possible. Yeah, we need to get this stuff to Quark. First, we gotta get out of this room. Yeah, but that's easy. You got it, right? Okay, let's go. Hold on. Let's not get too hasty. We gotta get the other thing. Moon, sun, sun. Completed. We gotta go file. It opened! Awesome! The suspense was killing me. Good boy. Jumpy doll. This facility has 2 floors. The top floor. The facility has 2 stories. The top floor is referred to as Floor A, and the bottom floor is called Floor B. The A and B supposedly stands for above and below. There's a rumor that the floors were actually named after a particular Swedish pop rock group from the 70s, but everyone involved in this project was insistent that that is a vile and hurtful lie. When the body is affected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. If we assume the brain currently operates on a 1-to-1 basis with regard to time, Radical 6 reduced this to 1 square root of 1 divided by 6, or approximately 1 to 0.408. This means that for each second that passes outside, the patient feels that only 408 seconds has passed inside. Therefore, when 1 second has passed inside, approximately 2.45 seconds, or square root of 6 seconds, has passed outside. This is why the virus has been themed Radical 6. Fair enough. Those infected with Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amount of information, unable to keep up, begins to fail. Whatever the case, the infected invariably attempt to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of this virus. Research suggests that a targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but thus far we have been unable to develop one. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from someone with a natural immunity to the virus. The bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the road, leading in and out of the town. The entire area reeks with the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with the constant buzzing of flies. At times, the swarms are so thick that when one passes, it feels as if a cloud has gone over the sun. Every day I see more crows, and rats are everywhere, feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creatures are the stray cats, who have grown fat on a plentiful rodent diet. The few humans who survived the outbreak had been locked away by the government in underground shelters. I don't know how many were saved, but I hear only a handful. Oh Lord, please let their future be a bright one. This is an excerpt from the journal of a researcher. Due to space constraints, some sections have been cut out. Sounds like someone named a doll Jumpy. But why? Why? Wait, show me the doll. Secret of Quark's hat. Don't you think this hat looks kinda weird? There's that huge band that just wraps around his head. Is he hiding a pair of fringy ears? Maybe he's a young Lobot. Well, this is just between you and me, but he's got missiles in there. The sides of the hats are hiding those pods like you see on helicopters or SAM sites. Except these missiles are tiny, and when he gets in trouble, both sides of the hat open up and they just fly out all at once and goes. Just kidding. Actually, he just keeps snacks in there. An antiviral medication made to counteract Radical 6. More specifically, it's an antibody with a natural resistance to the virus. It was found and extracted from an individual in 2038 and then replicated using the IG replicator. The Axilever injection is the only known way to fight a Radical 6 infection. I don't like the fact that there's a jumpy doll in this. But Quark keeps snatched. Got it. Interesting. Cool. Let's get out of here. That's where we came in. It's over here. This is plate full. The door can't open. Let's get out of here. The lock for the door. Right now it says locked. You guys ready? Yeah, let's do it. Just get it over with. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You found it. I need a drink.
Hey, hold on a minute.
What's good?
There's something... Nah, I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check. Well, one of them's not really significant, I guess.
Huh?
Okay.
First off, this machine.
Oh, true. We never really messed with
We
it.
didn't even end up using this thing, did we? I was just wondering what it was.
Well, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer that. Look at the side here. There's an aim or something. IG replicator. That's the device they use to replicate the antiviral medicine, because I know, because I read the secret files.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah, probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Any ideas?
Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
Of course! This machine must be here so we can just make ice cream if we want. Are you nuts? You're one idiotic girl, you know that? In other words, an IG.
Oh, good one!
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes. There's a helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
He was right, of course. I hung my head in shame.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's right.
Makes sense. On to the second issue. Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
That's right.
The vial. Could you show it to me again? I didn't really get a good look at it before. You guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Excelavir?
Excelavir? Is that how you pronounce it? As I spoke, I pulled the vial out of my pocket. See, it's written right here on the label. Excelavir.
You really are an idiot. Although I guess in this case the G in IG stands for guy.
Teehee. The words were barely out of my mouth when he moved and snatched it. Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hand. What
are you doing?
Dio slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. I'll even give it back to you later.
No, not later. Give it back now.
I don't think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Sussy Baka.
If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
Ally? Wait, is that why you took the medicine to
That's
blackmail me?
horrible! You're using Quark's life as leverage!
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so. I'll be happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
I didn't realize until they started to hurt that I curled my hand into a fist. If Dio would only give me an opening.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
He patted his pocket. He patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
Damn
It's
it.
not fair.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever.
D. Oh, get rid of this. On, I'm making a memo. Make a memo. And then frowny face, because I'm too lazy to say so. Dio. Frowny face.
It's about
Okay.
one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage. How unfair you can be. So, what are you gonna do? Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
Fine.
Sigma!
Sigma Lights!
Oh, I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works. But don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and, well, you know what happens. See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
With one last self-satisfied chuckle, Theo strutted out of the room.
Are you really going to do what he says? Sigma, you've only got
Yeah.
one BP right now. If we choose ally and he chooses betray,
I know. I'll drop to -1.
But
and
that
I'll
means-
get penalized. Look, it's not like I want to, alright? If we don't do as he says, then he'll destroy the medicine. If he does that, then Quark will...
so you're going to die to save his life? That's... Why would you do that?
In all honesty, I was terrified. My choice was far from a foregone conclusion. Well, we should get back to the upper floor. Everybody else is probably finished already. I bet they're waiting for us. I didn't wait for Clover's response. I left to go up to the above floor. Instead of you're gonna get my map song. Deal with it. Warehouse A.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Sorry, I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
Dio. In one of his hands was a moon key. He twirled it around like a veteran gambler, grinned, and slid it back into his pocket.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve. I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to the next round.
Ugh. I glanced around the warehouse. Alice and Kay were back. As was Fee. And of course, Clover. Where's Tenmyoji and
They're
rest
in
of
the
them?
infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyoji and Luna are looking after him.
How's he doing?
I see.
Well, it's hard to say. He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know.
No change
Right.
then, huh?
So what was your room, Sigma?
A
Is that so?
laboratory.
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Excelavir?
Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
My eyes flicked to Dio for a moment. No, nothing. Besides me, Clover bit her
I
lip.
see.
So how'd it go with you? Find anything interesting? V only shook her head with a unison movement that almost looked choreographed. Allison K shrugged.
Where does that leave us? We've still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
I'll show you the way then.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice K and Tenmyoji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelavir hidden somewhere in there.
Yeah. What a bastard.
Then I shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
Well, I think I'll start by heading over to the infirmary to see how
Then
Quark's
I
doing.
will too.
Glad that's settled.
She nodded to Clover and he disappeared through the magenta door. Dio and Kay followed a few footsteps behind. So we're gonna tell them, right? Okay then. Guess we should
Hold
get
on.
going then.
Show me that journal first. Dio told me about it. He wouldn't tell me anything about the lab except that you found a journal with, his words, some sort of bullshit language.
Sounds like
He said you
know
had
that.
it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Yeah. One sec. I dug the journal out of my pocket and handed it to Fee. Or was it Phi? I totally forgot. She began to flip through the pages, her eye quickly scanning
This is
each other.
Latin.
Latin? You mean
Yeah,
you read it?
with time and a dictionary.
I think it's Phi. So in other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly.
Fair point. You are totally
This looks
excused.
like some kind of research log. It's not gonna be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today. It was nice kind of stuff. I can understand a little of it, mostly conjunctions and things like that. But most of these words I've never even seen before.
Phi started to leaf through the book again as she spoke. Then suddenly she
Wait.
stopped.
I can read this one. Page 216. This isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry.
What's
Don't
it
rush
say?
me. This is gonna take a minute. Interesting. Alright, I think I got it. It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
Okay. What are they talking
Not sure.
about?
Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
When the body is infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. Ah, you see, we've already read this. I'm not reading it again. But I will read this. Radical is another term for what is known also as a root operation, a function inverse to the taking of a power in a less mathematical sense. I don't know what's going on with me. It can also be used to refer to something that is extreme or severe. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop the powerful urge to commit suicide. That's unclear. Maybe they're unrelated. Those infected with Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, and if it was a video cassette being fast-forwarded. For instance, although the patients believe that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact, 24.5 seconds have passed. Given this increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become a Herculean topic. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amount, begin to fall. Terrifying aspect of the virus. Unable to develop one. It seems the best hope is to harvest antibodies. Thus, as far as located subject containing my antibodies, given my current rate of progress, progress have a working treatment with a decade or two. As my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long, the bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the road leading into and out of the town. Yes, sir. Eventually, day I see more crows and rats are everywhere feeding on the dead. Ironically, cats are benefiting from all this. Few humans that survived are treated under the underground shelter. I don't know how many survived, maybe a handful. Hopefully, Lord, please let it be a bright future. There you go. Even I paraphrased the paraphraser. Whoa, that's a lot of information. Now we know what the virus does to you, though. If you get infected, your brain slows down by the root of 1/6. That's, what, about 40%?
That isn't the important part. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you're right. That would explain why Quirk was, well, trying to kill himself.
There are two other things in here that worry me. First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet. What do you make of that?
What am I supposed to make of it? Maybe they just haven't found one when this journal was written. Hey, I have a question. What if, hypothetically, we're all infected with Radical 6, and the underground research that the journalists talk about, that's referring to us? Question. Back of the head it goes, and I'm gonna forget when it comes up later. Maybe, I don't know. Is June the director of this? Hey, yo? I mean, from what we know, there's a drug called...
Exactly.
I'm not saying anymore.
But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Hold on a second. I'm getting confused. When was this thing?
December 29th. No year.
Well, there's no way it was written this
Yeah,
year.
probably not. Anyway, moving on. The second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions.
Underground shelters like this one?
The newspaper article said something about quarantining people too. After we read it, we all thought the same thing. What if this was one of those quarantine facilities? But this journal seems to suggest the opposite. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
You're trying to say that this place might be one of those underground shelters? Which would mean we're all supposed to be uninfected. We would have been thrown in here to keep us safe.
I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible.
But Quirk's been infected,
Then
right?
maybe the virus got in somehow.
That would be... bad.
Just think about it for a minute. If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense. Maybe we've been here for a long time. Maybe they put us to sleep somehow. Made us sleep for years, maybe even decades. While we were sleeping, the pandemic that the newspaper article talked about happened, and whoever had this journal made this entry.
And then once the antiviral treatment was finished, they
Right.
woke us up.
It's all just speculation, but
It's believable. No, that doesn't make sense. What do you mean, Sigma nuts? I mean, it seems like a pretty plausible scenario, but we were all captured before the pandemic started,
Yeah.
right? And how would they have put us to sleep for that long? How would they have known to do that? And most importantly, why the hell are we playing the Nonary game if the point of this place is to save us? Throwing a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is a pretty weird way to protect them from a pandemic.
yeah, you're right.
See?
We don't have enough information to make any real conclusions. I think we should see if we can find anything else.
Fi Fofom had barely finished speaking before she took off at the magenta door. Hey, won't you come into the
Changed my
infirmary with
mind.
me?
You can tell me about Quark later.
And with that, she's gone. She was gone. I let out a long, tired sigh and started towards the infirmary. How's
He
he
seems
doing?
to be stable, as far as I can tell.
Still sleeping.
I see.
Please,
Mind if I have a
go
look?
ahead.
I know about your hat, you little shit. You're keeping snacks.
Imagine it's just Sigma that goes, "Thank you." Closes the binder, and then all of a sudden you just hear that. I made my way around a partition to the side of the Quark's bed. The journal and the thing Phi had talked about would definitely need to be addressed, but for the moment, the EB game was what I need to concentrate on. Lives were at stake, mine and Quark's. Those infected have a powerful urge to commit suicide. And he wanted to commit suicide, which means Quark would go insane again. But if we weren't able to restrain him a second time, what if he managed to kill himself before we got to him? Perhaps he just got out of the infirmary and go hide somewhere. On the other hand, it wasn't like we could keep anesthetizing him forever. There was only one way to save Quark, and that was with the X-body spray. Unfortunately, Dio has stolen it. If he wanted to get it back, Clover and I would have to vote ally. But if I did, there was an excellent chance I would end up dead. Question was, what to do? Sacrifice myself to save Quark, or keep quiet about the danger he was in to save myself? It was so faint, I almost didn't hear it.
Grandpa!
That's sussy! He shifted a little, then fell silent again. It was enough, though. What on earth had I been thinking? How could I have even considered letting a child die in my place? Suddenly, my cheeks felt hot with embarrassment and disgust. That I had considered letting Quark die, even for a minute, was pathetic. There was only one choice! There had only ever been one choice. No way was I going to leave Quark to die. My hands tightened into fists as I looked down at him. Any uncertainty I felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
As much as I would...
All
Actually, never mind.
players,
Disregard what I
please
said.
enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Looks like it's almost time. You two should head back. Not
What
going.
about you?
I'm worried about Quark.
But you're a solo. If you don't vote,
I'll automatically ally. I know. I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
What are you going to do if Kay and Alan
Nothing,
vote
I
to try?
suppose. Just means I lost that round. I'd just be voting ally anyway. You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has one BP left. If I pick Betray and they chose ally, I'd kill her. I'm not so desperate to escape that I'm gonna kill someone for it. And even if I was, I can't leave Quark behind. You see? Doesn't matter if I go into the AB room or not. My vote's the same either way.
See, my problem with Tenmyoji is I despised it when he voted Betray the first round, but ever since I went down his path and now this, I'm kind of respecting him. But I'm cautious because I don't want another Ace situation. I don't know what's with me and liking the older men. I don't know. Maybe it's the daddy issues. Who knows? Tenmyoji's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him to leave would have been pointless. All right. Take care
Of course.
Quark.
You worry about yourself.
okay.
Let's go. Leon and I headed out of the infirmary, leaving Tenmyoji and Quark behind. When we got to the warehouse, we found everyone else waiting for us. Hold on, I have to reply to a text real quick. Hold on, sorry. Apologies. Okay. When we got to the house, we found everyone was waiting for us. Milk. Well, not quite everyone. One other person was missing. Hey,
Take a look at the
Dio?
doors.
He's already inside. When we came in before
And
the
that would
door
mean-
was open.
Exactly.
He went in, I guess. That bastard. He's probably been worried I might try and take the X-Body spray from him by force, so he hid himself in the AB room. What a coward. I made up my mind to choose Ally no matter what, but a part of me had still considered trying to jump Dio if he dropped his card. Now he'd made sure I wouldn't get the chance to
Where's
try.
Tenmyoji?
Oh,
Luna explained
I see.
Tenmyoji's choice.
Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking Betray.
right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Ally, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Yes. As long as Tenmyoji votes Ally, I can't choose Betray. If I do, K's BP will go up to 9.
But what if he forces you?
You needn't worry. I would never do something so crass.
Really?
Of course.
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Alice can vote by herself.
I like K as
Then we
well.
don't have anything to worry about, right?
Well, I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute there.
That's kinda sussy. Kay continued briskly toward the AB room as if he simply hadn't heard Phi. Or Phi. B5 Phi. Alice scrambled to follow him, perhaps concerned that he would lock her out. Only seconds later, disappeared in the third room from the left.
I hope Alice is going to be okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
They headed off at a trot toward the second room from the right and were soon out of sight inside of it. Alright, Clover, time for us to go.
Right behind you.
I sighed to myself and headed towards the leftmost AB room. It's time for me to die. I'm sure Dio's probably gonna hit Betray. I can't wait. Hee hee. Jink.
What are you gonna do?
I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do.
You
I'm gonna choose
can't!
Ally.
You'll die!
Well, you never know. Just because Dio told us to Ally doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna pick
Do you
Betray.
really think a jerk like that is going to choose Ally if he doesn't have to? No. No way! He's got 6 BP right now. If he picks Betray, then he'll have 9 points!
Well, what about you? You've got 6 BP too, right? If Dio chose Ally and we choose Betray, then you'd have 9 BP.
What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until you brought it up. I'm just trying to tell you that Dio is going to pick Betray. That's who he is.
And I'm trying to tell you that I made up my mind. That's who I am. The only choice is Ally. It's the only choice we have to get that medicine back.
That's why Dio called you an IG. What makes you think he's going to give us the Excelavir even if you do what he says?
Maybe, he won't. But I can guarantee that he'll destroy it if I pick Betray. That's who he is.
Fine. If you aren't gonna listen to me, then I guess I don't have a choice. I'll be pushing that button.
Huh? Before I even realized what was going on, Clover ducked past me and ran towards the voting machine. No! Stop! I snatched her by the arm and hauled backward with all my strength.
Ow!
Sorry.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
Well, you're the one who tried to trick me.
But You're gonna die! Dio's going to kill you! You can't do this! I don't want you to die.
Aww. Even despite any afterlife and another ending, you fucking betrayed me. But yeah, sure, let's go along.
Ten seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Thanks. It means a lot to hear you say that, Clover. I gave her my best reassuring nod and turned to face the polling machine.
3, 2, 1. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Well, it's time to die. Clover and I stepped out of the AB room. For several long moments, we just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. I turned and headed towards the results screen.
Sigma!
Sigma nuts!
I heard her behind me, her voice barely louder than a whisper. The choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. Oh, you tease. You bitch! Teasing me with that. They picked Betray. They picked Ally. Dio picked Betray. Shocking. I die. Teehee. Guess I die. Okay, wait. Oh! Oh! K hit Betray! K has 9 points! Ah!
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I didn't realize until now.
Please
Oh my God!
check
K
your
is sussy!
bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
And I die! Yay!
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative!
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt a weight, but stood my ground. It was the results I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing in my veins, but I knew I was there. First would be the anesthetic, Soparil. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumbled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma!
Sigma nuts!
Hang on! Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Trying to open my eyelid was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it! You'll keep your promise. God damn it! I groaned and with a Herculean effort lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. Oh, I'm Hercules now. Every step was a battle. Whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning my mind. I would reach Dio. Then at last. The smudge of color faded into a recognizable pattern. I threw out my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Give it back. Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the X body spray in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
I kept my promise. Now, you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the X body spray. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I'd gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it towards me. I caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said, unmistakably, Axe body spray. It was the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out towards
Right. Of course.
Trippy. She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark would be all right. With that, the last of my strength left me and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma! Are you okay?
Sigma nuts.
Sigma!
Sigma nuts. Sigma nuts. I guess this is it.
First is the Soparil, which put you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the Tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Hee hee. 9 minutes. Once the Soparil was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxed and followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? I gave her a raspy, quiet laugh, even with death staring in the face. I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Hey, Sigma, you can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There has to be something! Every possible, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Cut off your arm. Just saying. I'm sticking to that theory. Think. There's a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There has to be an answer. To be continued? Wait. What? To be continued? Don't you mean bad ending? What? There's more? Oh. No, don't do that to me. Actually, I don't know if that was there originally. Why is that? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let's go here. There's more. Alright, Betray.
Amberdex gates now opening.
On, he said something. Okay, never mind. Alright. See what happens. Clover and I walked slowly out of the AB room. Dio glanced over at us as he exited his own room. I looked away before we could make eye contact.
Sigma, why? After all that stuff you said. I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you. I think you made the right decision. You don't need to apologize.
Sorry.
I think I would have chosen Betray if I was in your position. We'll find another way, alright? We just have to keep an eye on Dio. As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it. And I'm sure Alice will help us too. It's okay. We can trust Alice. There's no way she told him. Anyway, let's go check the results.
See, I like Clover too much. I'm biased. She killed me so many she killed me the one time in the 999, and I was okay with it. I accepted the death. I understood it. This, I understand her leaving. I get it. That's not like I'm Junpei in this situation. I'm just Sigma nuts. I understand. I like Clover. I'm sorry, sue me. Still curious about Alice, though. Boom, 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 boom. They still ended up betraying. Shocking! I know. Which means Kay can escape. Which means we get to find out what's going on there.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey! What the hell is this?
Sorry. I decided to choose Betray.
So you don't care what happens to Quark?
What kind of a cold-hearted bastard are you?
Jeez.
Please. Just give it back.
Hey, Sigma, what are you talking about?
We found Axe body spray in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What? You mean he has it right now?
Nah, I don't have it. Well,
what?
I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
The moment the words left his mouth, I knew what he planned to do. No! Don't! I leapt toward him as I spoke, but it was already too late. Dio snatched the vial out of his pocket, brought it up. Damn, he actually did it. And threw it on the ground!
No!
You bastard!
What are you doing?
A promise is a promise. If you'd chosen Ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
Yeah, I'd had enough. Something snapped in my brain. Bastard! Good! And I swung. I let out a guttural roar and leapt forward. Only to be stopped short by a firm hand on my arm.
Hold it.
Why are you
Because
stopping?
this isn't the time for that. Look at the number 9 door.
Kay is going. Kay was indeed standing in front of the door.
No!
Was he 9?
What?
His BP is 9. Suddenly, we were all running towards Kay in the number 9 door. He leaves. Bye. Bad ending. Kay, what the hell do you think you're doing?
What am I doing? Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself. That is why I intend...
And leave us all behind.
Unavoidable, but as I said, I do intend to call for help.
Couldn't you have at least waited until the next round? Then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken him with you.
And what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about what Dio would do. This is the most logical choice.
Well, shit. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm mad, but I'm not mad at all.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Wait! Where's Alice?
Ah, yes. Alice is in the AB room. She has collapsed, but you needn't be concerned. She is only sleeping.
Oh no! What did you do to Alice?
You will need to ask her yourself. I must take my leave.
Hey! God damn it! Wait!
Dio charged a K, but the larger man easily sidestepped him and tumbled nimbly through the door just before it closed. Nimbly. What is a nimbly?
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
And then bad ending. Right? Yeah, game over. Good enough. Game over. I'm glad none of these question marks have been filled out yet. Death. Well, death, air quote. I don't know what that means. But yeah, so let's go down this path now.
10.
I'm sorry, what? I picked the wrong one. Where am I? Where am I in the timeline? Where am I? I don't know where I am in the timeline. What happened? I want to take Quark and go through the green door. So option
No,
C, I guess.
I don't think so.
Oh my god.
Were you even listening? I'm not gonna pair up with Tenmyoji. That means option C is out of the question.
I agree. Option C is a no-go. You'll have to kill me before I'll go anywhere with Dio.
That was that then. I might have been able to argue down one person, but two, besides, there was no way I'd be able to overpower K, grab Quark, and force Quark through the green door. Fine, if you guys are that determined, I'll pick another door. Okay, I was curious. So now we hit Betray for this one.
10 seconds remain.
Well, you won. The decision's you. Now decide, ally or betray.
3, 2, 1.
Last moment, I made my choice. Betray, I guess. I think this is with Tenmyoji, right? Because this is after Infirmary.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game.
Yep, this is
results with thank you, Ambidex.
Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're Gucci. As fine, I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others running towards the projections, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind his foot. Slow, heavy plod. Apologies for the hiccup. What had happened to make him like that?
Chose betray, huh? That's messed up.
That's fucked it up. What? You said I should!
Hey, I didn't say that. I just asked you a question. What would happen to our BP if Tenmyoji chose to betray us?
It was a leading question. Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you were so happy to let me choose after you lost in rock, paper, scissors. You were planning to use me as a scapegoat all along.
Was I?
God damn it.
Yo, what's up?
Zero. I forgot about you, I'm not gonna lie.
Ziggy! Fido!
I think it's 5 because
Hey,
Fido makes sense.
what are you
Okay.
kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Anyway, we need to go have a look at the results first. Come on.
Hey, wait! Shit.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Boom, 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 boom. God, this is so early on. That is a lie! That is a lie! He betrayed me! This game is bullshit!
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
I'm mad. Ho's mad. I'm Ho.
I got betrayed?
I hate this. He chose Ally. Why? He chose Betray last time. Oh, did he? Wait, where are we in this flow? Where is he in the flow? Where are we in the flow? I don't fucking know, man.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Wait, did I just get fucking... I forgot what it was called. Truth was, I didn't know why I said that earlier. Oh my god, wait. I have to Google what it's called. I have to Google what it's called. It was called. There's another fucking game. Oh my god, what the fuck? Many world intermination. No, what was it called? What was it called? The termite theory. There's no termites. I'm spoiling. I saw a spoil. Alright. The words that just appeared in my mouth before I knew I was saying.
Oh, you're the one who chose Betray. I should be asking you why.
It's the string theory thing.
I told him you might choose Betray.
I can't believe you. I'd never choose Betray.
That is a goddamn lie and you know it. Well, you might not know it. I don't know anymore.
I trusted you two, and this is what I got.
Ah, I apologize.
Bye. You don't need to apologize. I was the one who did it.
Oh, yeah. I guess you've got a point.
What? Wait,
It's
what?
Sigma's fault. You want to blame someone, blame him.
What the hell, Phi?
What, you gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you pushed the button. I'm never trusting either of you again. This isn't over. Just you wait.
It's the string theory. I tried to think of something to say, but before I could come up with something, the right words, he was gone. I spun around. Phi! What the fuck? But she was gone too. God. What the? Where the hell? How'd she just disappear like that? As I looked around the room for Fi, I noticed that Clover, Kay, and Luna seemed to be having some kind of an argument as well. I moved closer.
Why did you do it? Sorry. I guess I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible, you know?
I apologize, but I felt the same way.
But if we all choose Ally, then we could all escape together. It only takes 3 turns to get 6 points. That would be enough to get us out. Why? Well, of course we know that. But if we betray, then it's faster.
If your opponent chooses Ally and you choose Betray, then you gain 3 points. Do that twice and you get 6 points. You see?
If you ally, then you have to play the AB game 3 times.
But if you betray somebody, you only have to do it twice.
Why are you acting like that's the right thing to do? I almost feel like you're blaming me or something.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose Betray? Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Luna walked off with her head buried between her shoulders. Her back trembled as if perhaps she was crying, but I couldn't see her face. Alice, Dio, and Quark, however, seemed to be having some issues of their own.
Fine. You just wait.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
They exchanged dark looks, then stomped off in different directions.
0, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round. If there's a round 1, then there's
Besides, that's impossible.
Oh, you're right.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting Hobbins.
There.
Right, you are. Let me just close them.
I like doing
The
voices,
Ambidex
what's
gates
happening.
have closed. Round 2, Moon Call.
Moon.
Yes,
We have
now.
Sun.
So,
I don't know. It's anybody's guess.
So it's over when someone.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9B after all. If there's no money, if that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 100, round 2000. You might even go all the way up to round 24,009,004,897. Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you
I
something?
don't know. Can you?
There's rules about who can go to the secondary door.
Yeah?
You have to have 3 people exactly. Well, what about the number 9
Nope.
door? Are the rules
There
the
aren't
same?
any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be one. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true. Well,
What do you mean?
you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What?
There's a sort of scanner. It checks to see if the... But that doesn't necessarily...
So,
Ding ding ding! As long as the... It doesn't matter how many people there are!
We already know all of this.
No!
Let's just get...
Yes! If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tanbioldi, or Alas, or Mooney, or maybe everyone.
What?
why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
Because you...
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure. Correct, Siggy. Full.
I see.
Oh,
Alice,
just
Luna,
can't
and
skip
I
anymore.
only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0.
What?
What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't...
Okay, bye! Pairs and solos and colors. Quirk is blaming blah 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 blah. Oh, we're going back in time to how we got kidnapped. Yup, hey, college, yay! And then we woke up to Phi, yay! Been a few minutes walloping in misery. I figured it was early, but the case said we needed to find a way out. I shook my head straight and head off. Let's go to the lounge! The lounge. The lounge.
Ah, Sigma.
Sigma nuts! We don't have quarrels with either of you. So I'm just gonna fast forward, nothing happens here.
It looks like...
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but... some sort of full-page ad.
Keep going. Where to next? The infirmary, silly! Where Tenmyoji can be mad at us. The infirmary. It's weird having to fast forward. I didn't think I'd be able to do that as much.
Sigma.
Hey, how you doing?
What do you want?
What do I want? What, you think I'm here to play doctor? Only if you're secretly Clover. Ugh. I don't like my character.
Tell you what, how about I'll be the doctor? You get on the exam table, and I'll cut you open with that scalpel over there.
Man, are you still
What
pissed?
the hell do you think? My BP's down to 1 thanks to you.
Come on, I already told you I'm
Yes,
sorry.
and that makes it all better. You goddamn idiot.
Well, then what the heck am I supposed to do?
Piss off.
Like I'm already doing that.
You don't know the half of it. Just get out of my sight.
Easy solution then, just close your eyes.
Leave before I make yours black. The last guy I fought went home in an ambulance.
Shouldn't have picked a fight with a paramedic then.
Shut up.
Fine. I shoved my hands in my pocket and looked around the room. So is it
On
just
this
you
side of
here?
the divider, yeah.
This side?
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's...
Lady who was murdered. I forgot a lady was murdered. Was that Lady June? Wait a minute! I don't remember.
What, isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell. Oh, just trying to survive, huh? Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first? Yeah,
we're saying
right.
the same line,
Like I'm gonna
so
tell
fine.
that to someone who betrayed me.
Not mine. Fuck. I missed some of this. You Quirk grab together. Is he your grandson? So what if he is? What do you want to know? It doesn't have to do anything with what's going on. What if it does? Maybe it's just some light. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Why is that? Quirk got nothing to do with it. So he's got something to do with it. What did I got? What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone? Because you're suspicious. There's nothing suspicious about me. Alright, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you? Alright, fine. I'll just ask Quark.
Hey, stop it! Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
Okay, so it's just the one-liners really that changed. Started toward the petition as I spoke with the intention of fighting Quark. I found him around the divider, but he was just standing there. I blinked, suddenly confused on this look on his face.
Huh? What?
I can't skip.
Is something
happening?
Turned and looked at Tenmyoji, who looked back confused. Aren't you listening to
Yeah.
our conversation?
You were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand.
Never mind, I see why.
My head felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
Oh. You sure
I
you're
think
okay?
I'm just tired. Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. He kind of has the face of like an old lady June. Tenmyoji, what the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back here.
Oh, yeah, right. Quark, get over here.
Anyway, you're really
Yeah.
sure you're okay now?
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
Well, it looks like to me you're doing fine. I guess we don't have anything to worry
Come
about.
on. Let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh? I see.
Nope. Yeah. I'll just go check up on the others then. Tenmyoji. Keep an eye on him,
What,
alright?
you think I need you to tell me that?
I grinned and turned toward the exit. Where to go next? There was only one place I haven't visited. The Crew Quarter. Okay, so that little bit of information was to kind of show that the early onset of the virus that has infected Quark. Alright, I get a game. Thank you for stopping me. Literally stopping.
Oh, Sigma. Well, have you found anything?
And then these two are secret spies. And then we get backstory. Yep. We've been here before. Before any of us would break the silence. Tenmyoji?
Luna!
What's wrong?
Where's Luna?
She's not here. What's wrong?
It's Quark. Something bad's happened.
Hey, calm down. What
I don't-
happened to Quark?
He just collapsed. I have to find Luna. She said she was some kind of a doctor, right?
Luna's over in the lounge.
He's in the infirmary.
Got it. I'll go to Luna, you head back to the infirmary.
Okay.
Clover, Alice,
Right.
Me. We bolted out of the crew quarter and headed towards the lounge and Luna. They just won't let me skip. I guess there's no new stuff coming up. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, the results is up on the screen. It's too
Well,
complicated, but it
I
figured
know
out.
what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible, Quark.
Yep, he has the virus. He tries to kill himself, but then we overwhelmed him, and then the anesthesia, we stab him, and then he's asleep. We don't know what's going on. We talk about the pandemic and the quarantine. Oh my God, the door's about to open. Go to Florida. Here's the choices.
I won't go with Sigma. He betrayed me last time. You hit the button, right, Sigma?
Well, yes, but
I don't want to go with Dio. Same reason. I can't trust that he won't betray me again.
Thanks a lot, Quark. You've single-handedly torpedoed my reputation.
Well, that leaves us with option B.
okay, so
No. We can't do option B.
Why not?
Sorry, Luna, but I can't trust you, or Phi either. The way he is right now, someone's going to have to carry Quark. I just can't afford to give him to someone I don't trust.
I thought you trusted Father.
Not enough for this.
Then what do you intend to do?
Quark shifted silently in Kay's arm.
Quark is a solo, as are you, Tenmyoji. Solos can't pair with one another. You do remember that.
Yeah, of course I do. I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person.
Who do you
Clover.
trust then?
What? Me?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Why?
I can't tell you.
Huh.
I just know that you'll keep him safe.
Well, that's nice of you to say, but my partner is Sigma. Are you sure you want me to take him?
It's fine. Clover, you just vote by yourself. Make Sigma wait outside the AV room.
No. If Clover takes Quark, then we have to go with option C, right? That means I'll be stuck with Dio. There's no way in hell I'm going to let that happen.
Who do you want to pair up with then?
My mind hurts, my brain
Isn't it
hurts.
obvious? Quark. Remember what the announcement said? Something about how the sister of Quark doesn't wake up by then.
No! See, this is exactly why I can't trust any of you.
1 minute.
We don't have time to argue this. Let's take a vote. Those opposed to C?
Alice and Dio's hand went.
What? Why don't you want C, Dio?
Well, if she's got that much of a hate on for me, that hardly plays into my hands, does it?
Fine, whatever. I assume anyone who didn't raise their hand is all right with option C then?
No one objected. I kept my mouth shut too. Just as Alice had said, there was an excellent chance that Quark would default to Ally. If that happens, he'd make a great opponent. I choose Ally, of course, but it would be good to not have to worry about him choosing Betray.
All right. 6-2 in favor.
Wait, what about me?
Stay here if you don't like it. I imagine your partner might have something to say about that, though.
Kay handed Quark to me gently, then crossed his arms and turned to face Alice. Her jaw clenched as she stared up at him, and I could see the gears turning inside her head.
Fine.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry, Clover. The door's
Right.
closing.
Hey, take care of Quark.
Don't worry about it. I got a good grip on Quark, nodded at Tenmyoji, and took off the door. Our feet slapped against the middle of the floor as we ran. The empty voice of the announcer echoed in my ear.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
I'm getting another drink of water. Oh, I have to. Hold on. Joking. Hold on. We're gonna ignore that happened. Anyway, huh? There's
Well-
3 doors.
But it looks like
I can't freaking skip. What's this thing? It's
Can you
got a
pull the
on
lever?
it. Pull the lever, Crunk. Come on, my hands are
Oh,
cold.
yeah. I can take Quark then.
You really don't want to touch that thing,
Well,
do you?
I mean, look at it. It looks suspicious. Like I'm gonna touch it and whoosh, a bunch of poison needles fly out of the wall. Maybe if I had, like, a piece of wood to move it with or something.
I think you might be a little
Then you
paranoid.
do it.
Fine. I shifted Quark over to one shoulder and flipped the switch with my free hand. The treatment center. Well, that's convenient. See? No needles.
For now.
Everything's fine.
Only one of the doors opened.
Did you see the plaque on the door before it opened? I think it says something like treatment
Do you
center.
think that's some kind of medical thing?
Shut up. First infirmary, now this. Why do I keep ending in these places? Why do I keep ending up in these places? I glance over at Quark, asleep on my shoulder. Hey, you know what? We may have it worked out.
What do you mean?
Well, if this is where they treat people, maybe they got something that can cure Quark.
Oh, yeah.
Let's head on in then. That's a lot. What are those?
It says on the side, treatment pod.
So I guess it treats people? Maybe you can help
Yeah!
Clark. Damn, no good. It's locked. Let's take a look around. Maybe something will take us to unlock this door. Clover nodded and bounced off to examine the room. I lay Quark down just outside of the door to the treatment center. Clover might have been overly paranoid about the lever, but there was no harm in being cautious. Hang on there, little guy. We'll get you fixed up soon. I ruffled his hair gently, then turned and headed back into the room. I had some investigating to do. Seek a way out. Okay, so door's locked. What do we need to open it? Shoot. Won't open. There's a control panel in the middle of it. Yeah, I think this is how you unlock it. Each door can only be unlocked with the correct 4-digit code. Okay, you know what? No. A wall clock. Nothing strange. Are you kidding me? Thank you, Clover. Are we even looking at the same clock? Everything about it is abnormal. Really? Totally looks like a regular clock to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, abnormally number 1. No hands. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't have any. What do you mean, you guess? How could you miss that? Sigma, I don't like you. I like Junpei. Give me my Junpei. Anyway, abnormality number 2. There's some weird green glowing thing. Oh yeah, there is. What is that? I guess there's no way without taking it out. But there's a cover, right? You can't get to it. Yeah, and it won't open. Shoot. Well, duh. There's no way it's gonna be that easy. So if you want this green thing, we have to figure out a way to get that cover open. Yep, abnormality number 3 is the hole in the bottom left corner. Huh? I wonder what it is. I think it's probably a keyhole. Oh ho! Then that means... Wait! We can't think later. Oh, we can think later. I've got 2 more points of abnormality. Number 4! Turn your attention to the other side of the clock. Specifically the bottom right corner. What do you think these are? Well, they're 2 slots painted red and green. You think they're for memory cards? They sure look like they are. And I've saved the best for last. Abnormality number 5 is about number 4. Huh? Look, see where it says number 4 on the clock face? That's number 4 is the 5th abnormality. Ah, yes, I see. It is rather odd. Does that mean this is the 4th clock? Anyway, those are the 5 weird things about this clock. Where were you looking anyway? At the clock? Then your eyes must be worse than I thought. Siggy, I can't. She's right. Well, this sucks. Okay, thank you. A sofa. A tablet! There's a message on it. 4 pieces for the first puzzle. 1 piece for the second puzzle. What the hell is that supposed to mean? If I touch it, the screen changes. Wasn't there a message on this tablet before it got to the password screen? You mean the one that says 4 pieces for the first puzzle, 1 piece for the second puzzle? Yeah, I think that's supposed to be your hint. Maybe, but it doesn't really seem like enough. A binder. Looks like there's some pieces of paper on it. It says, how to open the pod room door. Convenient enough. The door is protected by a 4-digit password you can hit. You can use the hit blow count hint displayed on the screen to figure out what those 4 digits are. If one of the numbers is selected, the number in the password and in the right place, that will add to your hit. If one of the numbers you select is the number in the password but is not in the right place, that will add to your blow. You get 10 tries for each password. If you exhaust your 10 tries, the password will reset. Oh, so it's a guessing game. Interesting. Hey, anyway, plant. A plant. Look at these lush green leaves. This sturdy, thick shaft. It looks like it's full of energy and stamina. How does a plant have stamina? Did you notice there's something stuck in the trunk? It looks like a piece of green plastic. Let me see if I can get it out. Huh. Looks like it's really in there. I think it's stuck on something. I guess we'll just have to take the whole thing then. Huh? Well, that plastic thing could be important. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Alright, listen. I thought it was going to be a funny bit about making fun of a plant. I didn't think it'd be the whole thing. So that was an accident. Hey, TV. Okay, push. There's a button on the screen. Push it then. Alright, and there. Hey, it turned on. Looks like there's something on it. What the heck is this? It says start in the corner there. Maybe it's a board game. I get it. Cool. There's the answer to my problem. Nice lion. That's a pretty realistic painting. It's a really, really, real lion. Don't sing in a whisper like that. It's creepy. It looks kind of like he's coughing up a hairball. I think he's trying to eat something, not cough it up. He's trying to eat a hairball. Probably something else. What? I don't know. There's just a hole there. So we need to put something in the hole. Yeah, I think so. Like a plant. Okay, no. Jellyfish! Jellyfish. Aliens. Pretty sure they're just jellyfish. Aliens. There are 3 jellyfish. 2 yellow and 1 purple one. What's inside the purple one? Is it digesting human flesh? Why would you even think something like that? I don't think it's meat anyway. Look at it. It's too solid. I think it's a tile of some sort. I wonder if we can get it out. There's a lid on a tank. You can't open it? Nope. Looks like it's locked. Well, it's got a keyhole. I guess we need to unlock it if we want to open it. Alien. Look, there's a plant over here too. This one's all withered. There's a piece of plastic stuck in it too. Guess this doesn't come out either. Guess I might as well take this one too. Pot and all. Alright. Time to play a guessing game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blow. Interesting. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so one of them is 1. 1, 2, 3, 6. One, 2, 4, 7. Two. 4, 8. 3 blows still. Interesting. So it's 1, 2, 4. 2. 1, 2, 4, 9. Okay, we have we have the 4 digits. Two are hit.
Fuck, we don't know which ones are the hits.
Okay. 9412. That's not it. Okay, so it's 4921. 4921. Puzzle God. Puzzle God. Trial and error. You did it, Sigma! Looks like that was the answer. Phew. I was lucky. Anyway, it seems to have unlocked. It looks like there are 3 pods. From the left to pod 1, 2, and 3. There are numbers on them. You just can't really see them from here. Also, they got handles. Maybe they're for opening the pods up. Okay, let's not do that yet, because now we have to solve this puzzle. Yay! No, wait, what? I'm confused. Okay, the dice game. I don't understand the dice game. Alright, maybe we can't solve it yet. Okay. Wait. Yoink. There's a message on the screen. Currently undergoing internal maintenance. Please stand by. I guess we can't use this one. Yeah. Screen says currently undergoing internal maintenance. Looks like we can't use this pod. Message on screen. Maintenance complete. Please insert activation chip. What does it mean by about an activation chip? Well, I guess it's the chip we insert to activate the pod. You think? Why are you being like that? This is important. Okay, I get it. We need to get Quark into one of these, right? Yeah. A key. Zooming in here. A key. A white key. Why do you have a clock? This is a clock. The handles are pointing to 7:15. Are you sure you're reading it right? Yeah, see 12 at the top? Right, because none of these have handles. Can you open them now? Yes, you can. There's another key. The white key, 7:15. Oh, there's another clock! Okay. Let's start slow. This key that I have in my hand right now will go to the clock and go to 7:15. We don't have handles, so... Aha! It's open. Well, I guess I'll grab this thing first. It's a chip with a green light on it. Not sure what it does. What, the clock doesn't have any hands. Don't know why it says number 4 either. What do you think those 2 slots are for? Well, maybe a clue or something. Do I have a memory card? Well, technically I do, but I don't. But I don't have to get it. Alright, so 7:15 we'll deal with later. We need the clock hand, so with this one. What clock do you show? What time do you show, I should say? Did you think it was a nipple with 2 hairs growing out of it? Clover, what the actual fuck is wrong with you? The hands are pointing to 6:20. Clover, my god. And we just have 111. 111. 11 to 1. 11 hours. Alright. Let's go and interact with the jellyfish here. Aliens. Oh, there we go. I should be able to open this thing. What the hell? There's a second lid! Yeah, but you got a hole in the middle. If you stick your hand in there, maybe you can grab that one with the meat in it. It's not meat! Whatever. Let's give it a shot. Ah! Hot! Shit! This water's really hot! Really? Really? And these bubbles... Yeah. Boiling. No way. No jellyfish can survive in boiling water. They are aliens. Yeah, we should try and get the purple one to rise up to the top somehow. If we can get it right under the hole in the lid, I think I can grab it. You can move 3 jellyfish by using the D-pad. Move the jellyfish to the hole using the water current in a tank. If you move one of the yellow jellyfish to the hole instead, you are a failure. And we are very disappointed in you! Oh, I'm taking it. Hold on, I just want to take a picture of that. That's funny. That's funny. That's very funny. I like that. That's funny. That's funny. That's cute. That's funny. Haha. Okay, let's do this. What the actual fuck? Fudge. I think I need to retry. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Gotta grab it, jelly fast! What the heck? Jellyfish and fast, because the water's hot. Artificial jellyfish. This is Ellen. She's a mysterious, intelligent life form from the outer reaches of space. Don't give it a name. Here, take it. Hey, stop it! What if it grabs onto my face and lay eggs in me or something? Ha! Come on, it just wants to give you a hug. Besides, it's not even alive. It's a thing. Man-made, like a toy or something. But it's disgusting. But it's digesting a chunk of meat. That's not a meat! Then what is it? Hold on. I'll pull it out now. Cool. Mew. Down it goes. Yep. Fits perfectly. Yeah, I don't think it did anything. Look! Huh? What the heck is this? A laser. Gosh, I didn't think there'd be something like this behind that picture. A laser. Yeah, 30 blah 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 blah. Yeah. Open it up. Oh. Look. The laser added stuff to the time. Yeah, looks like it's 0:15 now. What does that do with anything? $0:15. Okay. Oh wait. No. All right. That's what this was. Fudge. All right. I have been not paying attention, but I've been paying attention. Illustration of dice game, door puzzle. Yes. Sorry, I'm scratching now. Okay. Let us. I think maybe pieces are gonna be like pieces in the board game pieces. Don't you remember we said the tablet for 4 pieces of the first password, 1 piece for the second password, those pieces. Okay, but what board game are you talking about? You already forgot? No, I didn't. Can't pull it out. What the heck? What do I do with the plants, man? Can I cut it? Oh wait, can we burn it? No, apparently not. Nope, don't have it. Can I, hypothetically, break it? No, is the answer. Sorry, I am currently scratching my face. What kind of slot? Chip holding doesn't fit though. Don't think the chip goes there. Don't think the chip goes there. So the chip goes here. The chip goes here. Oh look, the color changed. I think it says something too. There's a message on screen. Before you use this system must be initialized. Please perform the following test. Treat vegetation. Freeze vegetation until test complete point. Okay. Don't worry, we just need to run the test. Something about freezing and treating. Got it. I got it. We gotta follow the instructions. Come on, we don't have to sit around. We gotta use those plants. Yes. Gotta use the plants. Gotta use the plants. The next, let's try closing the pods. Here goes. Identifying subject, diagnosing subject done, initiating treatment cycle. Hey Krillin, how you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well. Treatment complete. I am playing a puzzle game of some sort. Hey, what the heck is this? That plant was particularly dead a minute ago. No way. No way, that's impossible. It's like magic. Well, we don't need this plant anymore. It's done its job. Can I have the card? Thank you. Looks like there's something in here. Must be a thing that was stuck in the trunk. Whatever treatment was, much have pushed it out. Thank you. Anyway, the next plant. Time is for the healthy plant's turn. But no, let's just close it up. Identifying subject, done. Diagnosing subject, done. Initiation of the freezing cycle. Let's go. Freeze test complete. Pod opening. I just want the card. I don't care about the plans. Whoa, it's totally frozen stiff. Probably because of your lame joke. Did I say something? Look, the leaves are all crunchy. Crunch, 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 crunch. It broke. Clover, you broke it. Good job. It's all broken now. Whatever. Just help me clean it up. This wasn't here before. It's a plastic thing that's stuck in the tree. We got the memory cards. Oh, we're actually just putting the boy in now before we're done with the puzzle, huh? There we go. He's sure sleeping pretty hard, huh? Never think he's sick. I guess that Soparil stuff is pretty strong. Yeah, so... what do we do now? How about closing the cover like we did before? That should start the automatic diagnosis. Got it. Identifying subject, done. Diagnosing subject, done. Single human occupant secured. Beginning treatment. Is he going to be okay? Maybe we should check the screen. Yeah. I think this is some kind of readout of Quirk's vital signs. Body temperature, pulse rate, blood pressure, respiration frequency. They all look normal. That's what a relief. Wait, there's something else down at the bottom. Radical 6 virus detected in subject. System is not equipped to treat Radical 6. Well, shoot. Current program will alleviate symptoms, but cannot cure viral infection. What the heck? Then what was the point of putting him in here? Well, I don't think there was no point. After all, it says it can alleviate the symptoms. But, hold on. Let's keep looking. It says more. This system is capable of inducing a cold sleep state. Cold sleep state freezes subject with CAS, preserving cellular structure. During cold sleep state, body functions are suspended, preventing viral spread. Activate sleep function? Yes and no. Cold sleep? What the heck is that? I have no idea, but remember the freezing test? I mean... whatever, we need to get out of here and tell everyone else about this. What should we tell it to do? Do we put him in cold sleep? No question! What if he got smashed like the plant? No, it is. Boop. There's a clock drawn above the handle. Okay. Now we have to solve the puzzles. But first, we gotta insert this. And here are the minute hands. Okay. did it again. There's another hand. Looks like an hour hand is pointing to 4 o'clock. Four o'clock. 5 minutes passed. The handle's on 4 or 5. Okay, I guess now we have to actually use this. Yay. 4 pieces for the 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second password. If I touch it, the screen changes. Ha. Yes. Let's go to here real quick and look at the dice game real quick. Let's see. So I don't know how this goes. Oop. M and H. So minute and hand, no, minute and hour. So, so 7 would be in the hour. So 7 would go counterclockwise 7 times. So from, do we count T? No, wait, what? Something to do with the board game. Let's look at that game, I guess. Ooh, you. Wait, I want to look at the board game. And let me look at the board game. So, yeah, about the board game. Open this up. $0.50. To 4 piece. Okay. So. So okay, you know what, fuck it. Let's just go 15. Wait, no. Okay, so hour 7 T L. Okay, so T. Do we count T? L H R U Y S A. 7, not counting T. And 15 S Y U R H L T O B C N C J P S G. Right? Wait. Whew. Okay, you know what? Let's just start with the minute first. Do we start in T? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, assuming that we count T, 7:15 by counting T, we move the 15 all the way down to SOY, I already totally forgot. And then go back 7, you end up with P. So we have a letter We have a letter P. P. And just in case, I'm just gonna write it here. P. This is 015. So that would mean just 15 forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. That's S. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15. Yep, S. Okay. P S S $620. Nope, nothing up. Okay, 620. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's A. A. PSA. Personal service announcement. My head hurts. And then you are 715. Yep, we already got that. Alright, cool. What about 111? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. G. But then again, I don't think that's relevant because the laser solves that problem. So PSA. And you, what time are you? 4:05. I'm hitting everything but that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's T. So T. Passat. Sapta. Past. Past? Past. Number 4. Number 4, huh? Wait. So number 4, the T is over there. I think it's past. I think it's past. P-A-S-T. Hacker voice. I'm in. Good job. You logged in. Yeah, but look at the screen. It's green. But there's another puzzle. I forgot. Okay. Four or 5. Four pieces for the first puzzle. 1 piece, the anime, for the second puzzle. If I touch it, the screen changes. Is it another P? One step for the second password. Yep, don't need that. Nope, nope, nope. This one. Okay. So do we start at P? So from the time from 6:20, if we start at P instead, I hope it's 6:20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's O. So P O. Don't judge me on my writing. Okay. Then one step. So starting from O now? My head hurts a lot. From the 0-15, we just go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's you. Po. From Kung Fu Panda, yes. And then from you with 405. I had it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's R. Poor. Right? That's my English. Is it poor? Is that? Did I spell poor? Oh, but should I pour? Oh, thank God, my head hurts. My head actually hurts. Nice work, Sigma. Sigma nuts. Yeah, I guess. I'm taking a drink. All right, I need a break. That hurt my head. Oh, wait, look. It's blue. Wow, we have the bonus. I hate the bonus puzzles. They hurt my head. Alright. Let's plug it in. Ow, jeez. Alright, so sun, sun, moon. Give me that golden file, baby! I earned it! What was the password for this? It was star star sun. Let's go, baby. Give me that key. There's a lot more than just a key. Phew. It's open. Good job. That's twice you opened it. Whoa. That thing looks dangerous. You mean this gun thing? Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it. It's another injector. Wait, there's that little beak container thing. I see. We can use it. I think this is just an injection gun. It's a helpful tool, not a weapon. Well, could be a weapon. Are you sure? I think that kind of depends on what's in the vial there. Exactly my point. The label says Neostigmine. I think that's how you pronounce it. Huh? What did you say? I said Neosporin at this point. Why, does that mean something? Let me see it. Neosporin. Neosporin. Neo. The guy from the Matrix movie. The one who starts to believe. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. No good. I can't remember. Damn. I don't think it's bad, though. Do you have any proof? Nope. Of course not. Could you let me hang on to this? Why? Are you sure it's not dangerous? What would you do if it was? Alright, I trust you. You don't seem like a bad person. Except for, you know, that one ending when she just completely ditched us and tricked us. But you know, water under the bridge, that's not this timeline. Teehee. Thanks. Then how about I let you take me on a date sometimes? Hey, yo! If we get out of here in one piece. Yeah! Cool! Moving on. You know, just casually going on a date. We still got a bunch of stuff in here. Yeah, but it's all flat stuff. Yes, it is. First, we've got a map. It's the map, it's the map, it's the map. Floor B. The map I found in the infirmary said floor A. Guess that means floor A is the top floor. I mean, we took the elevator down to get here, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Up next, some gray cards. Wow, is it the moon? It is the moon. You take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon. There are two of them, just like the Sun Key, one for you and me, and the other one's for Quark, but he's, you know, sleeping. Well, there's not much point in giving it to him. Well, there's not much point in giving it to him. I'll hang on to it for now. I just read it twice, it's fine. Okay, what's next? A piece of paper with something written on it. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. In other words, all 3 of us cannot vote. Basically, yes, or else we all die. So either you or me, you mean. Oh well, there's no reason not to pick an ally in the next round anyway. Of course, first we gotta get out of this room. And that'll be easy, just look at the last thing in the safe, the key to the safe. Let's get out of here. But first, more reading time for your boy. Which section is it this time? Treatment Pod. An amazing machine that augments an individual's natural ability to heal, strengthens their immune system, accelerate their metabolism, and can cure many otherwise incurable diseases. In addition, it can create personalized medicines. I think that's a typo. Perform gene therapy and even repair the effects of radiation damage. What an incredible machine. It's not that incredible if it can't cure Radical 6, you say? Yes, well, I guess you've got a point. But don't worry, it also has a function called Cold Sleep. Cold Sleep uses CAS freezing to freeze the entire body without damaging it. That way, even if the disease you have can't be cured, it can be frozen until a cure is found. You know, just like Mr. Freeze from the Batman saga. Just saying. There are generally 2 types of cold sleep. The first type involves lowering your internal body temperature. This reduces your basal metabolic rate and induce a state similar to hibernation. In other words, your body is still actively functioning, just very slowly. The other sort of cold sleep is the one in this game. This involves freezing your body to essentially lock in whatever state it was in. Is that a fourth wall break? Is it just basically saying, hey, this isn't real, but it's kind of real? Anyway, until recently this was impossible because the expansion and crystallization that took place during the freezing process, they damaged the human tissue in the world where this game takes place. However, CAS technology, I think it is just breaking the fourth wall. Anyway, CAS technology has overcome this hurdle and made psionics a reality. The resuscitation rate is nearly 100%. In fact, you'd be much more likely to die in a plane crash, which means that freezing yourself to visit the future is safer than flying to Tokyo to Milan. CAS stands for Cell Alive System. It allows organic tissue to be safely and non-destructively frozen. In this game, CAS is used to put people in cold sleep. It super cools the subject with a magnetic field and causes them to freeze almost instantly, preventing crystallization. In real life, the problem comes when you try to thaw something out, which also must be done instantly. In this game, however, the technological magic of the treatment pod makes returning from the closely possible. Okay, game, I see you. We're close in science to perform this, but not close enough. Okay, thank you. Moving on. Budge, dude, there's more reading. The past 2 No Neri games. I played 1. November 18th, 16 children were reported missing. In actuality, 18 children were taken, but 2 were never reported. The person in charge was someone we referred to as H, also known as Ace. The purpose of the game was to conduct experiments on morphic residents, that's the word! With the children as test subjects. I won't go into specific here, but the short version of this was the first No Neri game. November 1st, 2027, a total of 9 people participated in this session. They were abducted just as the children had been, but this time H was not in charge of the game. Clover was a participant in both games, and now she finds herself playing another games yet again. Okay, this is the second one. Got it. Just making sure I didn't miss a game. In the context of this game, espers are people with the ability to access the morphogenic field, as espers can increase the strength of the signals by being in close proximity to other espers, assuming they are the strongest. The strongest signal will absorb any weak ones nearby and use them to amplify its own strength, sort of like waves. The biggest waves add the amplitude of smaller waves to its own and covers them up. We learned about this in the first game, in the previous session. We're good. We know that a lot of different worlds exist. The following 9 people were a participant in the No Neri game that Clover claims to have been part of. Ace, middle-aged man, also known as Daddy Ace, who turns out to stab me in my back, or whatever. Snake, Clover's older brother, real name Light. He was blind, he's decent, he was sussy for the longest time. Santa, arrogant, uncooperative young man. I don't know much about him still because he's very sussy with June, who we'll get to shortly. Clover, still Clover, just younger and with a jacket. Junpei, hero of 9 hours, 9 person, 9 doors. My main man Junpei, I miss you. Junpei's childhood friend, real name Akane Kurashiki. I don't know what's going on with her, because her and Santa are confusing still. 7, and amnesiac detective, whatever. He's cool. He's my new fave. He turned out to be my new fave. Lotus, attractive programmer, has 2 daughters. Honestly, really stepped up to the plate when it came to it. Kubota, skittish man, gets blown up. Just like I said, he got blown up. Oh well. And then a type of compound which acts as reversible, not pronouncing that word, inhibitor, exciting, not even pronouncing that. This allows to counteract the effects of a muscle relaxant Wait. Is that the answer to how I can live another timeline? Oh, interesting. See. That's the answer to how I'm gonna live and the next flow. Got it. I'm ready. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Before we do that. Right, we get that. And then we can save ourselves from here to reverse it. Huh. Interesting. But Kay still gets out. So what the heck? You found it. You did it. Good job, me. Thank you, me.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Somebody else must have opened one of the AB rooms.
Why would they do that? Whatever, we should be heading back anyway. I headed for the door. Clover's voice stopped me. What is it? Wow, we were about to leave Quark. I turned to see it pointing towards the wall with the treatment
The screen,
pods.
it changed. The screen on the pod's monitor thingy.
What happened? Oh yeah. It says recent operational records. I stepped closer and began to read. What it said was interesting. Currently treating one subject. That one subject had to mean Quark. This was the pod we put him in, after all. I read on. One subject released. One subject successfully restored. Cold sleep mode disengage. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. Like the other pods, they were all the same. All the same. Records got deleted. Whoa. What is all this?
I think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep. Well, 3 people actually. One for each pod. They all say the same thing, see?
That's before we all woke up. Huh. I mean,
Yeah.
It hasn't been 8 hours yet. So the 3 pod people could be 3 of us. They could have been captured earlier. Don't know how much earlier. Then they were thought out 8 hours ago and carried into
Yeah,
the
that seems reasonable. I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us. Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
If you count the old woman we found, then it would be 10, wouldn't it? So who were the 3 pod people? Obviously Case.
Don't ask me! How am I supposed to know that?
Maybe Alice? I don't remember. I don't remember if these 2 woke up.
All
together.
it says is subject. A, that's creepy. B,
I skipped the line. Oh, okay. I'm skipping lines. Sorry.
and
Doesn't
this
say that
bit,
they're putting-
where it says, all prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
I wonder why they wouldn't just write the
What?
time, though. Well, you said it yourself. The log says 8 hours ago, not like 9:15 a.m. Those minus signs have to mean this far in the past. Who would ever write the time like that?
Yeah, that is weird.
Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want us to know what the actual time
Why
is.
not?
Hell if I know. Speaking of things I don't know, why did this stuff suddenly show up? It seems like whatever it was, the trigger is activated as soon as we open
Wouldn't
the door
that
to
mean
leave.
Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
Yeah, but why? That's what I'm asking. What reason
Maybe
would
he
have to
wanted
do it?
us to see the records.
Perhaps, but he deleted a bunch of the data. Why?
Could it all be a trick? All of
A
these
trick?
records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
So you're saying this was just a...
Well,
A
I
joke?
can't say for sure, but it seems possible, right?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Well, let's ask somebody else. Maybe they can think of something.
Yeah, you're right. If the AB gates have opened, we need to be heading back to the warehouse
Yeah,
anyway.
and we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
We double-checked with Quark was alright in his pod and hurried out of the treatment center. At the elevator. I'm gonna put on auto because I'm assuming I don't have to read, and then I'm gonna drink some water. Fuck. Is this another warehouse?
It looks just like the other one. Hey, could you show me that map? Yeah, I thought so. This one is right under the floor A warehouse.
Huh. So it is.
Oh, are those?
Those doors are.
And there are 3 of them.
Okay, let's go take a closer look. Look.
I knew it. These are chromatic doors.
Yes, ma'am.
See? They've got a little box right next to them, just like the others.
So these are the 3rd round chromatic doors, huh? I guess we'll be coming back here pretty
Yeah,
soon.
well, We might not have to. We both have
What do you
6 BP right now.
Yeah, that's
We're
true.
a pair, right?
So,
And who's our opponent? Exactly. But he's in the pod right now, so
If no vote is recorded before the deadline,
you aren't saying we should pick Betray,
weren't
are
you planning to? I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No, that's not. I thought that with Quark's condition, I'd be able to choose Ally and not worry about getting
Oh,
betrayed.
come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're partners. That means we share the same destiny. So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
I'm not hiding
Wait,
anything.
You're serious? You were really going to pick Ally? Whoa, hold on a second there. We might not get another chance like this. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We don't know if we'll be able to get any points next round. For all we know, there might not even be a next round. There are 3 other people with 6 BP, right? Dio, Kay, and Phi. What do you think's going to happen if one of them gets 9 points this round?
Based on my previous experience, they leave. That's
Why
not?
not?
Gonna happen. Phi and Luna are playing against Tenmyoji. He's only got 1 BP left, though. I really don't think they'd pick Betray. If Tenmyoji picked Ally, they'd kill him. The same goes for Dio. He's playing against Alice
No!
Kay and Alice's BP.
Don't even think about that!
I agree. But her BP is the same as Tenmyoji, so unless Dio's willing to kill someone, he won't be able to get his BP to 9. Based on my previous experience, he is willing to kill.
Then Alice has to vote Betray.
Yeah, that is generally the best defensive
But if
choice.
Dio chooses Ally, then Kay would have
Then-
9 BP.
And based on my previous experience, he would also leave.
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said then. If Kay gets 9 BP, then there won't be a third AB game.
Well, that's not necessarily the case.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
So you think that Kay will stay here, even if he gets enough points to leave?
Maybe. I don't know. But
No, it's
possible.
not!
Memento Mori. Well, we can think about how we're going to vote later. For now, we need to get back to the others. There's a couple things I've got to do when we get back.
Fine.
Okay, back to floor A then. Let's move. I turned and headed for the exit. After a few moments, I heard Clover's footstep falling behind me. Boop, 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 boop. Elevator. Boop, 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 boop. Warehouse A.
Clover. Oh, thank goodness you're back.
What up? We're
Yeah?
back. Are we the last
Yes.
ones?
Hey, where's Quark?
Tenmyoji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping toward me, I felt like I only had a few seconds before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. I explained what had happened with Quark in the pod as quickly as I could.
So are these pod things really safe?
Probably.
Probably?
No, they're definitely safe.
Well, are
He's
they
fine.
safe or aren't they? Look, I'm just worried about him, all right? Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover? Don't worry, we've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Okay. Come on then.
As soon as she finished, she was off. Tenmyoji followed at her heels, and in the blink of an eye, they were gone, out the magenta door. So do we betray a kid first or second? I'm gonna do both, but still. Alright, you guys got some splaining
I
to
beg
do.
your pardon?
You opened the AB gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you'd go and do something like that.
Sigma, take a look.
Is it Dio still doing Dio things? As she spoke, Phi gestured toward the line of AB rooms. Only one was
It's not like
open.
we opened them all up.
So you're saying only one person or one pair jumped
Yes.
down here? Well then who was
I
it?
opened it.
Well, shockingly enough, you're not in it yet. So it was you.
It's not really a big deal, okay? I mean, you came right back.
Yes, Dio. Yes, it is
Why?
a big deal.
If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to Ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes?
What?
We found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
Oh, they don't know.
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Interesting. Pantry? Was I in the pantry? Well, whatever. We should really probably read it.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized.
Honestly, even when Alice reads it, it still sounds ridiculous.
In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You get it now? If we hadn't gone back in time, Clover, Quark, and I could have died.
Alright, I get
You
it.
just-
Sorry. Cut me some slack though, man. I didn't know.
So you wouldn't have opened the gates?
Of course I wouldn't have.
X to
What the
down.
hell, bro?
X to down. Don't hit me with the bro.
You said the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Yes, ma'am.
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff. Did you find any Excelivir?
No, it's not really that kind of place. It just had those pods, and that was it. There was also some man-made jellyfish that Clover wouldn't stop calling them aliens, but that's beside the point. Besides, if we found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Quark
I
in the
see.
pod.
Can the pod cure Radical 6?
Nope.
How do you know that?
Unfortunately. It said so. It said so on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing. Alright, there's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. There were others. As quick as I could, I explained what the records had said about the pod's occupants and their cold sleep. ...
Cold sleep?
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
Yes, but if you can't trust what we read, yes.
Which of us are the pod people then?
Probably you, Alice, honestly. You're probably one of them. June is probably the other one. I don't know, that's what I'm saying. It didn't say who they were, or even when they were frozen.
So this cold
Probably
sleep,
because she's being so sussy.
that means they basically froze the body solid, right? Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
Yeah,
So, what would happen to the heart? Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Oh, I see. Oh! So if we go into cold sleep, our bracelets would come off.
And then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
But wouldn't the bracelet also freeze, so therefore it's useless?
You said there were 3 pods, right?
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
True! Kay got screwed. The armor.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We should go have a look at any rate. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
Of course.
What? What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna. Zero Senior must have just locked it down.
But when Clover and I were here, it worked.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant, but consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
Unfortunate? Really? You sure? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Before Kay could finish, the announcer's voice echoed throughout the...
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Time's running out. We should get back, guys.
I'm staying here. I can't leave Quark.
Are you nuts, old man? You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only got 1 BP.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally. All they have to do is pick Betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
Right. We always intended to choose ally. Tenmyoji staying here is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I trust Phi and Luna. I'm sure they'll choose ally.
Huh, I wonder if there are daggers looking right at me. Sounds good. Okay then, Tenmyoji, you take care of
You think I
Quark.
need you to tell me that?
He
I
still
won't
hates
take
me.
my eyes off him for a minute.
Come on. We don't have much time left. We need to go.
Boo, 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 boo. Back at the floor A warehouse, we open AB rooms.
Four minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
All right, Clover. We should probably head into
Okay.
Boop. Are we going to betray a child?
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
Yeah. You told me we should betray Quark since we might not get another chance like this.
Yeah.
Right?
Can I, take that back?
Hey, yo?
I changed my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji. I think we should choose ally.
Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's like someone trading in a Swahili for a German Shepherd. Oh, a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. I realized the context. What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
I can't tell you.
What?
I just
Why?
can't. You'd laugh if I did anyway.
I
Really?
won't laugh. Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you.
Hey,
I promised. I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
Interesting. Alright, fine. I won't ask about it again. But Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is
No,
Quark.
he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji. If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji.
Again.
Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person, Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
I can't betray
Yes.
somebody who'd say that about me.
You seem pretty ready to betray him back on floor B.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
Oh, so you're saying you know who Tenmyoji
Well,
really is?
if what he told me was true, yeah.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Please, choose ally.
You aren't going to try and vote
If I
yourself.
try, you'll just throw me off, right? I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you. So,
Alright. With that, I turned to face the voting machine. The question was, what would I do? Ally or betray? Just as Clover said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyoji. That wasn't even taking into consideration that Quark was just a kid, and he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if we didn't do something. How could I portray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of the helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover had said in Warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely that I'd have a chance to like this again. If I chose Betray, then I have 9 BP, I'd be able to escape this godforsaken hellhole.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Do we kill a child? Or betray a child, I guess. So what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally or betray? I chose
3, 2, 1.
Clover said please.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Alright, so that means K is gonna leave.
what did you choose, Sigma?
Sigma nuts! You didn't see me
No.
push the button? Huh. Well, you'll know in a moment. Let's go. I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed toward the wall where the results would be displayed. K's gonna have 9 points, he's gonna escape.
Results from round 2
And
of
the
the
game over.
Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Ba-dunk. Oh, never mind then. We're all good. Nice! Alice still has 1. Luna and Phi, yep. Everyone said that they
Points
do what they
have
do.
been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Nothing
Please
normal
check
here.
your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Boom, boom, boom.
So you chose ally, huh?
Yeah, Quark is sick, a kid, and unable to vote. I couldn't bring myself to betray
Thank
someone
you.
like that. No need to thank me. I only did what anyone would have. So you guys chose Ally
Of course.
too, huh?
Tenmyoji had only 1 BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote ally. So there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
If we had, then he'd...
Die. Yeah, you didn't have much of a choice. Well, you did. Alice, Kay, and Dio, on the other hand, seem to have had a less pleasant round.
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole. Were you trying to kill me?
No, nothing like that.
Well, then what was it like? If we'd voted ally,
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was betray. Picking ally when I knew you guys would pick betray would have been suicide.
You can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always gonna be betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked ally. What would happen to Kay's BP?
6 plus 3
True.
would make 9.
See?
True.
Then it'd be game over. Life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand. And that'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this place. You see?
Right.
That's why I chose betray. I
He
did
is
it to
right.
save all our necks, including yours.
Alice gritted her teeth and scolded fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal, but finally snorting indigently and stalking away. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse was filled with the rumbling sound of the doors sliding shut.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh?
We
Then
can
that
play the
means-
AB game as many times as we want, right?
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, the pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
I didn't mean to skip. I apologize. Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended to me to examine. Okay, thank you, Kay. Okay, I guess I have to manually do this. I see. Luna and Clover are a cyan pair. Vi and Alice are a magenta pair. The remaining 3 are all solos. Kay is red, Dio's green, and I'm blue. Dabba dee dabu da. So how are the groups supposed to work for the next round? I think the next doors are going to be those white ones. Down in
Yeah,
Clover's
I heard
warehouse.
about those. Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
Yeah? So lay it out for us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? I nodded and began to explain. Oh, okay. That's cool. Sigma nuts, okay. Tenmyoji and Quark would pair up with me, Blue, to open one door. Vi and Alice would pair up with Dio to open another door. Luna and Clover would pair up with Kay to open the last one.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Yes, no other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors. Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Oh, God. I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
Well, you just didn't think hard enough then.
Damn!
Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait.
Not happy with that, I see. 2 milkmen go comedy.
So, what should we do now? It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
1 hour and 21 minutes. Or you can be like Sigma and be like, yeah, 80 minutes. Asshole.
I'm worried about Quark's condition. Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose, so we might as well look for that medicine. Excelivir, right?
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Fine. I guess I can help.
What about you, Sigma?
Sigma nuts! Of course I'll help! What kind of a jerk would it be?
Okay. We should split up and search.
After some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry, Luna and Alice to the treatment center, and Clover, Phi, and myself to the pressure exchange chamber.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right.
Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out. Let's go.
With a final nod to one another, we split up, each team heading in a different direction. Yep, this seems familiar.
Tahiti! Arthur, we gotta go to Tahiti! This train take us to Tahiti?
Anyway, so this is the pressure chamber exchange. Pressure exchange chamber.
No, this is the prep room. There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber is downstairs.
How do you know that?
Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Did you talk to her when you were waiting for
Yeah.
us back in the warehouse? Well,
good idea.
Downstairs then. So this is the
Seems
real
like
thing?
it.
Why do they have something
Well,
like
this is just what Alice told me, but
apparently the pressure inside the facility was a lot higher than the pressure outside. That was part of a system designed to keep the virus from getting in. It did mean, however, that we need to go through a decompression process in order to get out.
remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room? Those keep you
Yes,
from
ma'am.
getting infected. We won't even be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
I see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Then that newspaper article was right.
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
So the air out there is teeming with Bowser
Yeah.
6.
Something's been bothering me.
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside, right?
Oh. No, we can't do that. The door beyond the pressure exchange chamber is locked up tight.
Damn it. Just one door between us
Well,
and
if you look at it
freedom.
that way, it's the same as the number 9 door.
Okay, yeah, but...
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Excelivir. Quark needs it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll go look around upstairs. You two take this floor, all right?
Okay.
Got it. Oh, so they also had to pop the bunny rabbit. Makes sense. We looked everywhere we could think of, but turned up nothing. Eventually, I couldn't keep my mouth shut any longer. Hey, what do you think the deal is with this stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? Like, where's it going? A pandemic seems like it would make the news, but I don't remember hearing anything. Oh, wait, were we in the pod? Is that a consideration? Are we actually older Junpei? No, Clover would have recognized us. Wait a minute, you mentioned it, didn't you, back when Dio was asking questions? We were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it.
Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but...
And then Al said...
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
Yeah, Resident Evil. So what's the rumor she was talking about? I got the feeling you and Alice were talking about the same thing. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyway? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organization, but what is it? Clover was quiet for a long time. She bit her thumbnail and looked down at the floor. Then, finally, she lifted her head and met my eyes.
Fine, I think I can trust you. Just
Hey, yo.
don't tell Alice, okay? Promise?
Alright. Promise. Clover nodded and began to talk. I listened with rapt attention at the complete loss for words. Here's what she said. Fuck me. There's gonna be a lot of reading. Alice and I are agents of the SOIS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. SOIS stands for Special Office of Internal Security, and we're an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements, such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or citizenry. Our existence hasn't been made public, so there are only a few people who even know we exist. You're probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that, huh? Well, it started when I met Alice. I told you that I played the nonary game twice before, right? Well, this was after the second time, so about a year ago. We just escaped, and we were all stuffed into this SUV barreling across the desert. I was driving, and that's when I saw her. So that was Alice. Must be looking good. Alice. She was standing next to the road with thumbs out. She was already working for the SOIS, and she'd been on her way to the building when we'd been trapped in as part of her investigation. Oh. Alright. But on the way there, her car is broken down. We offered to give her a ride, of course. After she got in, we started talking, and it turned out that Alice had gotten a tip that the terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. We couldn't see how us playing the nonary game had anything to do with the terrorists. But Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. Santa and June are terrorists? What? They've been red flags this whole time? No! That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. As far as we know, they're still out there now, on the run. My head hurts. Anyway, we were taken back to SOIS headquarters and put into custody. I guess they thought there had to be some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group they were investigating. But they must not have found anything because after a few days of questioning, they let us go. We all went home and returned to our lives. What about Junpei? But things didn't go back to the way they've been. My mom got really worried about me and my brother since we'd gotten kidnapped twice now, so she hired bodyguards for us. Oh, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome for one. And he was in both of the last two nonary games too. So anyway, we've been grabbed twice. But the people behind the two nonary games were totally different. That didn't matter to my mom though, so after that... Sorry. So after that, all these huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere. It was horrible. They were always being watched. People would look at us funny because we were being followed around by a bunch of creepy-looking guys. I couldn't stand it. Just when I thought I'd finally be free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother. So we were talking it over one day, and we decided to leave. Like, run away. So we did it. After that, we lived our own After that, we lived on our own. I worked in a cafe, and he composed music. He plays the harp, and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving. Sometimes he'd play at little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry. Or some of them would meet on their own and recite some of the books he'd written and play with his songs. I know it sounds kind of like weird and culty, but they just do that stuff on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with it. Doing Clover's voices make me lightheaded, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day Alice showed up. I need your help, she told us. We need people who can do what you can do. So we went to the location she gave us, and it turned out to be the headquarters of SOIS, where they'd taken us after the second Notre Dame game. They put us in a room with about a dozen or so other people who were all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar too. It only took a moment to realize how we knew each other. They were the kids from the first Notre Dame game. We were all excited to see each other again. We were hugging, shaking hands and stuff, and then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each of us. Right, so now a terrorist group is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they will strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just one country. It's possible that we, as a species, will die out completely. We are doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call espers. You have the ability to access the morphogenic field. We need that. I'm guessing you don't know what any of that is, but basically we can do this thing that kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but it's probably the closest thing, okay? Espers can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenic field. The purpose of the first Nano game was to research that ability, so they kidnapped kids who had the potential to do it and threw them into the game. Alice had gathered up all the kids from that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. Anyway, everybody she brought in was an Esper. That included me and my brother, of course. I bet you think I'm just making all this up, huh? I don't blame you. It is pretty crazy. I mean, I was even starting to forget I could do that stuff. So when I heard Alice's story, I was like, screw that! I was trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government creeps wanted me to use some weird ability I had for them? No way! I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently, though, and they told Alice they'd do it. It was a job, after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that. Oh, right, I forgot to tell you, she told us how much they paid for us if we helped. It was a lot, more wealth than you can imagine. But I was still totally against doing it. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided, so I decided we were leaving. A couple of days passed, and then Alice showed up at our apartment. She didn't waste time. The people behind the first Nona game might have been part of the terrorist organization Alice and the SOIS were after. Wasn't that, she asked, something I might want to know more about? That got me curious, my brother too, but the clincher was what Seven said to us. He was one of the guys that got abducted with us for the second Nona game. She called him on her phone right then and there and handed it to us.
You guys are the only people who can do this. We don't know where Junpei is.
Thus the plot thickens.
He'd gone off to travel the world, looking for Akane. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Please, just do me a favor and help Alice out.
Interesting. And thus the plot thickens. Junpei, like Seven, another participant from the second Nona game. Thank you, game, I know. Akane, one of the people behind the second Nona game. Ah, so she was part of it! She was a red flag! I knew it! Seven was the Japanese policeman, which was probably how Alice got in touch with him. Anyway, that did it. My brother and I agreed to join the SYS. For the next couple of months, all we did was train. Half of the time it was general knowledge and technical skills an SOIS agent needed, and the other half was learning to strengthen our Esper's ability.
They'd actually known about espers for quite a while and had a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger. After several months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field missions. Mine was an infiltration. My brother stayed at the base so I could relay information back to him. I was supposed to sneak into the research facility posing as one of the workers and use the morphogenic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake and I got captured. Alice had to come and rescue me. I'd been sending information about the inside facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up and carried me out. I was relieved and happy to be alive and free. I also felt ashamed and miserable. While she was carrying me back, I started to cry. She was just so cool, and I wasn't. I wanted to be just like her, so from that day onward, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Our infiltration ended in failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where their headquarters was. So is that really a failure? The directors decided that December 25th, 2028 would be the day we would strike. This time, I promised myself we wouldn't screw it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for most of my time. But then, on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans. So theoretically, wouldn't Snake help you because you'd be able to transmit some of the information? Just saying. And when you woke up, you were in a warehouse. All of that talking seemed to have tired Clover out. You and me both, sister. Jeez. She sighed and her long hair swayed as she moved. Hey, I've got a few questions.
What are they?
Well, first off, you're powered, I guess. I'm guessing can't use them right now? Alright, answering my question.
I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
No responses?
If there was another Esper here, they could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking. Wait! Well, if there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers. Maybe... No, never mind. That's probably not it.
Right. Whatever. I have some other questions, so theoretically we're the stronger Esper because we were able to call out Tenmyoji by saying, oh, because you chose to betray us last time. But he didn't, and blah 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 blah. Moving on. I think I understand what Alice was talking about now. They were trying to spread that virus, right? Okay.
Well, I can't tell you that.
What? Why not? You told me all that other stuff, but this is too
much. Alice would be mad at me.
I already told you I wouldn't tell her. Fine. Let me rephrase. When are they going to...
Well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
So you don't know.
All we know is soon.
But that could mean just about
anything. It could be next week or next month or even next year. Or it could have happened already.
Wait. You mean they might have already released
Wouldn't
the virus?
that make the most sense? Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper article? And the 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
Are you saying you, me, and Alice were frozen and the pandemic happened while we were on ice? Possibility. Wait. No, that doesn't make sense. Nobody else has heard of
Maybe they're lying.
Really?
Well, if Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5.
Yeah, Kay does have memory
Quark
loss.
is out too.
So you're saying Tenmyoji, Dio, Phi, and Luna are all lying? I guess they are a little suspicious.
Right?
And
For
what's
lying?
The motive?
How would I know?
Then what's the motive for a terrorist organization to start
I heard
a
it was
pandemic?
something about purifying the unclean?
Purifying the unclean.
Oh,
Unclean. 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 Unclean.
What?
Shut up!
What are you doing?
Just hold on a minute. I'm this close to remembering. Unclean. Clean. Een.
She leapt up suddenly excited.
Neostigmine!
Neo, what?
Did you forget it already? I'm talking about this stuff!
As she spoke, she pulled something out of her pocket. Ah, so it's neostigmine. That's how you pronounce it. Ah, I see. Not gonna pronounce it like that. Oh, right, I remember that. It was in the safe in the treatment center, right? I didn't have any idea what it was.
Exactly!
To you. Are you saying you've heard about this neostigmine stuff before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just remembered. My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurarine.
Sorry.
How easy do I have to make it? Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll start at the top, all right? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurarine. Following me?
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
So that's possibly what's going to save me in the other timeline when I get infected.
First, is this over real? I guess you could.
You can take our breath away! Ah, ha, ha, ha. So you're saying this neostigmine keeps this
Yes!
working?
Oh my god! How many times are you going to make me say it?
So we can just inject ourselves with this and we get penalized.
We don't have to die. We're gonna be okay. We can only pull the trigger once, though.
That means we can only use it on one person. Well, it's still good news. This means one of us can break the rules once.
The best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door. If somebody gets 9 points, they can open it, right? With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them. Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
Clover, wait! Clover! It was too late. Clover was already on the lift and gone. Damn. I was, I think, understandably upset. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. As soon as it was back, I jumped on and headed upstairs. Fi! Where did Clover go? Fi, can you hear me? She didn't say anything, just stared at me with her mouth half open. Her eyes seemed slightly glazed, and her body was unnaturally stiff. Fi? I grabbed her shoulder and shook her gently. Slowly, she raised her arm, fingers drooping limply from it. She gestured toward the exit that led away from the warehouse. That way? She went out that door? Fi's only answer was a slow, shallow nod. Right, got it, thanks. I headed for the exit, then paused. You looked pretty tired. Get some rest, alright? Dumbass. Still no response. There was something odd about her, but catching Clover seemed like more of a priority. Damn! What a simp. I turned back around and jogged out the door toward the treatment center. Boop, boop, boop. Boo-doo-doo-doo, 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 ba-da-dee-doo-boo, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. The treatment center. The treatment center. Huh? This is weird. Where's everybody? I'd assume Alice would be in the treatment center, so Clover would have gone there to find her, but the room was empty. Luna and Tenmyoji were gone too. They'd left Quark and readout on his pod said his vital signs were still normal. As far as I could tell, he was still asleep. Fine, guess it's time to go look somewhere else. Made my way out of the treatment center. Went to pantry. I never been here. That's cool. Arlo. Never mind. That's not an egg. The crew quarters. Nice poster. What the hell? What is going on here? I can't find anybody. Every single room is empty. Wait. There's still one place I haven't checked. Infirmary. The infirmary. Oh. We got drugged. I ran into the room and stopped short. I might as well have run into a brick wall. My chest tightened so much I could barely breathe. No. What happened? I felt my whole body convulse. Whether from terror or nausea, I couldn't tell. My legs went limp and I crumpled to the floor. Something sticky pressed against the palm of my hand, and I looked down to see blood. A vast, warm pool of fresh blood stretching out across the room, lapping at my legs and hands. Why? This can't be real. How could... Oh my god! God damn. In the middle of the lake of blood, like an island of flesh and bodies. They were a bloody tangle of lifeless limbs and dead eyes, with too much blood and chaos for me to tell who was who. I think it's obvious to tell who's dead. Or at least who's dead. Had they sliced themselves open or stabbed one another? I couldn't tell all the blood. And too much blood. What's that smell? It's blood. Whatever they'd done, it was clear what tool they used to do it. The scalpel lay in the blood next to them, its handle and blade streaked with gore. This was how they died, this tiny blade. Oh God. This is it. It's all over. This is how it ends. That's right, I have to end it. This nightmare will finally be over. Time to wake up. Fingers scraped across the floor as I picked the scalpel. Am I really gonna kill myself? I lifted it slowly, carefully to my neck as if someone were guiding my hand with theirs, and drew it across my throat. Oh. Okay. I didn't get any title. Oh, that's the end of the story, I guess. I'm pressing it, just heads up. Oh, this is the first time we're getting a fucking credits. Oh. Okay. I don't know what to do with this information. So it was fucking. So Phi, Tenmyoji, Clover, Alice, Dio, Luna, and Sigma Nuts. That's 7 people. 2 people were missing. Kay is the only one that's left because Quark was in the machine. So either Kay killed them all and fucking Sigma Nuts just committed suicide for no reason, or he was infected. Kay's just a missing link. What happened to Kay? Kay is now sussy. Kay is now sussy. Back out. Damn it. I liked Kay. He seems so nice. But it's always the nice guys, I guess. The nice guys. You always gotta watch out for the nice guys. I have to pee and I gotta make it. So, honestly, I think we're halfway done with getting everything. Dang, I don't know, I have to look at the flow chart because they like to keep adding secret stuff. But because of this pathway, we've learned that we can use the antidote to stop myself from dying. Shocking, I know. But then Kay leaves, and then use just another 2 because, you know, sure. And then if we betray Court, then maybe it ends with just Clover leaving and me being left behind. I wouldn't doubt it. I can see that being an ending. Clover ending. Oh my god, is this like a major ending? Wait, are we gonna... Hey, oh, we got a question mark revealed. 9 hours game time. We got the Clover ending. Holy shit. That was a long time, jeez. About a quarter. Okay. 33%-ish. December 25th, 2028. Hey, yo. Huh? Oh, this is just beginning. Okay.
Don't know.
With that being said, before I just, you know, prematurely say goodbye, I'm gonna end the stream off here. I'm hungry and I have to pee. We'll continue on with the game next stream still, because I have a backload of games I just downloaded on the Xbox that I just want to play and potentially stream. I don't know yet. I'm going through all the endings so I can just perfect the game for achievement-wise. I will admit, that's the whole reason behind this. So far, story-wise, it's a lot. I'm still enjoying it. I'm enjoying the puzzle. Screw that bonus puzzle that gave me a headache. The headache from that puzzle and just the lightheadedness of doing the Clover voice for that long really got to me. And of course my bladder and hunger. But besides the point, I'll see you all next time where we'll continue with the game. Alright, bye-bye!